MP to all cars. Armed robbery on security vehicle
Juliet,
now.
4 to MP.
4 men.
Off watch.
Zulu 1 to MP. Disturbance in High Street. Gang of youths
MP
fighting
to
with
Golf
knives.
1-1.
Request assistance, over.
Suspects on premise.
Anyone seen the duty book?
It's on the desk.
No, it's not here.
Well, then Murphy has it. What's the panic?
Yeah, trying to check something.
When you found it, come back, won't you?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Someone's nicked the duty book.
Oh, it was the chief. He carted it into his room. Do you think he's up to something?
Mr. Roach has his own little habits, don't ask me. Oh, have you got the late duty rota?
No, I'll get it for you.
Right. Max,
Yeah?
the chief's got the book, you'll have to wait. Well, what do we have going?
2 on bail, 5 cases awaiting trial, 3 in custody.
No, not these, complaints.
They're in our file. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Here.
All right, this is the lot.
Yep.
Good. We'll have a blitz and get them cleared today.
Is there a reason?
The best of reasons. Judy's throwing a party tomorrow night. She's laying in a stock of drinks and inviting some pretty nurses.
What's the excuse?
Wait and see. You're invited, so's Jim. And if we clear this lot, we can have the evening free. And I want you both on your best behaviour. Show the girls that you're good lads to have around.
We'll be on good behaviour if you keep your eyes off the other nurses.
Why should I?
Judy would like to know you cared sometimes.
Are you thinking of moving in?
She's right for you, Dave. We'll show her that you're the man of the year.
Yeah, well, before we get to that, get these cleared up. You take 2, Jim will take 2, I'll take these 3, and we'll give them a right going over.
Here's the rota, Dave.
Oh, thanks. Look, get these 2 cleared up today, and you've got an invitation to a party tomorrow night.
Oh? Where?
At Judy's. 2 pretty nurses each and a crate of booze.
Oh.
And all it'll cost you is a small contribution, like a £5.
There had to be a catch in it.
You don't expect her to get 3 big rozzers plastered on nurses' wages, now, do you?
I'll get these cleared up tonight.
That's the spirit. Go on, Max, get started.
Yeah, give me a minute. CID room, DC Maxton. Who? Yes, sir, I'll find him. Dave, Detective Chief Inspector Mannock for you.
Who?
You worked with him on the Jackie Thorne case.
Yes, I know of that, but you said Chief Inspector.
Yeah, that's what he said. Must have been promoted.
Huh. Now, give me. Sergeant Brook here, sir.
Chief Inspector Mannock. And it's Dave Brook, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I want to see you. In half an hour. Be at the north end of Vauxhall
Sir?
Bridge. Yes?
Right now, I've got a load of work on my desk.
Sergeant, I've spoken to your commander and I've spoken to your CI, and you are free as from now, and that is an order. Are you listening?
Yes, sir, I'm free.
Right. You'll be at the north end of Vauxhall Bridge at 3:30, standing on the pavement. I'll pick you up.
Yes, sir.
On your way out, you'll see the station officer. He knows about this. He'll issue you with a firearm. But keep quiet about it.
Yes, sir.
So get moving.
Yeah?
Max? I have to go out for a while. Take over my 3 jobs, will you? See if you can fit them in.
Sure.
Hey, Charles!
Yeah?
Brook, is it?
Yeah?
Your cab, jump in.
What do you mean, my cab?
Sergeant, you're holding up the traffic. Mr. Mannock wants you, jump in.
Sorry. I didn't expect him to send a taxi.
Does it have to be a real taxi?
One of ours?
Right.
Where are we going?
Just be patient, Sergeant. Mr. Mannock said to apologise for the cloak and dagger bit, but it's necessary in the circumstances.
There's a briefcase been left here.
Just leave it on the seat, Sergeant, and relax. End of the ride, Sergeant. You get out here.
Here?
You take the briefcase with you, take the first turning on the left, bang the knocker on number 28, and try to look like you're there on business.
Thanks.
Sergeant,
Yeah?
it looks like a taxi, so you pay the driver, okay? Give me a quid and I'll give you 250s as change.
Sure.
Thank you, Gov.
Come in, please.
Thanks.
This way. Mr. Mannock is waiting for you.
Come in, Sergeant. I'm glad they could spare you. I could do with a bit of solid help. Do you know the girl who showed you in?
No, sir.
Then let me introduce you. Detective Sergeant Catherine Ryan, Kate to her friends, Detective Sergeant Dave Brook.
Pleased to meet you.
Hello.
And here's your briefcase, sir.
Oh, thanks. Some papers from the yard. Kate, will you take them next door and sort them out?
Yes, sir.
Well, you haven't asked what it's all about.
No, sir. What is it about?
The shooting at the Belmont Club. Have you been following it?
Well, everyone has, sir. It's all over the morning papers. You have 2 villains arrested and charged, and you've lost your principal witness. She's disappeared.
It's in all the papers.
Yes, sir.
Egg on our face.
That's what they say.
With pictures and all. Miss Cindy Carson. And what pictures? You've seen them?
It's not often the papers get a story like that, sir. Pretty blonde, shapely, a Soho stripper, and the only eyewitness to a gang killing.
In fact, there were other eyewitnesses, but she was the only one who admitted she saw it. She talked to the press, then she talked to us, then she saw the papers, saw what she'd said, and ran off screaming, "They'll kill me for this, they'll kill me."
And so they will, sir, if they find her. She left the running a bit late.
And what's your advice, Sergeant?
Find her before they do.
You'd like to do that?
Yes, sir.
And take a look in the bedroom.
But she's here.
You didn't think we'd let her disappear. She has disappeared from the press and television and from the villains who are looking for her. We performed the disappearing act. We whisked her away very quietly from the back streets of the East End and brought her to this rather select, quiet house in the depths of Barnes. Not too far away, but far enough.
Well, I don't know, sir. Considering what she saw, they'll be looking for her everywhere. Her work can put 2 villains away for life. They'll be offering cash, bending ears, using pressure, and they have a very effective grapevine.
That's why you are here. It's your job to protect her.
Mine?
Why not? You're just a lad. You're not from the yard, nor any of the specialist squads they'll expect to be guarding her. You're not known to this lot. And if they did look in this area, they won't connect you. Second point, I'm told I can trust you. Only 3 people know we're here. She doesn't know, I know, and Sergeant Ryan, whom I trust implicitly, and you.
Yes, sir.
So if anyone gets a tip-off, press or villains, even a hint of where she is, I'll know where the axe should fall, won't I?
Can I see her, sir?
There's a doctor with her at the moment. With that kind of girl, you can't be too careful. He's checking that she's unharmed and that she is fit and well. Yes?
The doctor is leaving, sir.
Come in, Doctor. How is she?
Oh, she's fine. Couldn't be better.
Good.
She's very pretty, but she's as tough as they come. And she tells me she doesn't want to be here. She wants to be with her boyfriend.
That's not what she said when we found her this morning. She was running scared. She thought we were Tommy Mark's friends come to carve her up. She was glad to come here.
Yes, well, I'm sure she's in danger and she knows it. But you'll have to convince her that she's safe here. Look, I'll look in again. Bye, John.
Bye.
You said only 3 people knew.
I still say 3. Doctors do not hand their patients over to gangsters. And he isn't a police doctor, so he's not going away to make an official report. He's an old friend of mine, and he's a local doctor. The old lady who owns this house is his patient. She's gone away for a short stay at a very pleasant nursing home, quietly, so he can call here without the neighbours remarking on it. I know it's a delicate cover, but it's a good one.
And I have to convince his patient that she's safe.
You and Miss Ryan together. You know the rules about women and young police officers meeting in bedrooms. Always have Miss Ryan within call.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've some places to go and people to search for. If you want me, Miss Ryan has a phone number.
Jim, has Dave been back?
No. How far have you got?
Cleared up 2 and I can do a report on 1. Did he say where he was going?
No. You said it was Manic, didn't you?
Yeah, he wanted him to go somewhere.
Manic's on that Belmont Club job.
The girl in all the papers.
Yeah.
But he was regional crime squad.
Was. Not now. Ooh. That case had everything. Gangs, rackets, rip-offs.
And girls.
You seen the pictures?
And Dave will be looking for her. Do you think he'll remember his friends?
What I think is, he'll be away for some time.
Away tomorrow?
It'll leave the nurses for us. And it just might leave Judy for you.
Yeah, watch it.
Why? He hasn't put his name on her yet. And she fancies you.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Yeah, I'll promise. If I can borrow the typewriter.
All right.
Sergeant.
Dave. If we're to be members of the same sewing circle, it has to be Kate and Dave.
OK. Dave. Have you seen this picture of her?
Yeah, I've seen them all. I prefer the one on page 3.
Yes. Sexy, isn't it?
She doesn't look so sexy now.
No. All she's showing is her nose over the tip of the blankets. She still thinks someone will come and slash her.
Well, they're her friends. She knows what they'll do.
And yet she was talking to the press like this and posing for all the photos.
Thought she was a bit of a star. What did happen at the club, Kate?
It was something that had been brewing for a while. Cindy again.
I'll see what she wants.
Mr. Manick's orders will both see what she wants.
What is it, Cindy?
What time is it?
It's about 10:30.
I heard a noise
Where?
at the window.
Cindy, you're imagining these things.
Dave, check it.
Sure.
What did you hear, Cindy?
A noise at the window.
Dave will have a look round.
Who is he?
He's a friend. He's here to look after you, to see that no one comes for you.
Why don't you find Ray?
We're looking for him.
He would help me.
We'll find him.
There's nothing there.
I heard it.
All right, Cindy, maybe you heard something, but it wasn't your friends.
They aren't my friends,
OK, they aren't your friends.
but they are looking for me.
You have the buzzer, Cindy. Any noise you hear, just press it.
And you think that'll stop them?
Sergeant Brook will stop them.
If I'd have known it was a place like this, I wouldn't have come.
What did you expect, Cindy?
Right out in the country where they can't find me. That's what I expected. A big place, a strong place.
But that's just where they'd look, isn't it? A big, strong place with police guards all around it. They'd never look at a place like this.
That's what you say. But it's not you they're after.
No. And it wasn't me who got my pictures in the papers, was it? And said I saw it all and would do my duty and give evidence?
I'm not giving evidence. I don't care what I said. I saw nothing, I know nothing, and I'm saying nothing. You can tell them that.
Cindy, nothing will happen to you. And you can talk to Mr. Manick in the morning.
Why don't you go away?
All right.
And close the door.
You shouldn't have talked to her like that.
What about the photos and blabbing her mouth off?
Yes.
Well, in her world, Kate, that's how she's treated. She's a stripper. She's used by the mob. She expects men to smack her down. She's insecure.
Thank you, Dr. Freud.
What do you think will happen if her friends do catch up with her?
At the very least, she won't be a pin-up anymore.
She'll be found in a lay-by on the M1. And her next photo will be on a police poster. Information is required.
If that happened, your scalp will be hung from the ramparts of New Scotland Yard, put there by Mr. Manick himself. And it isn't if her friends catch up with her. It is when.
You think they will?
Security is never as good as they think.
Only 3 of us know.
And the commissioner, and 2 assistant commissioners, and a commander and their secretaries and their secretaries' boyfriends.
Will the real informant please stand up? I was asking you about what happened at the Belmont Club.
Oh, it's quite a story. Would you like some coffee? It's only instant, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, sure.
We have a very smart kitchen.
It's all very posh.
Just as well. We'll be here a long time.
You sure?
Remembered something?
Yeah, I was going to a party.
I hope it's a long time away.
Tomorrow night.
Something special?
Yeah. The girlfriend.
You have a good excuse. You're shacked up here with a stripper.
Thank you very much.
What will she do, this girlfriend?
She'll dance on my skull.
So will Tommy Mark's friends, when they find you. You have a great future, Dave. Well, cheer up. Here's your coffee.
Ta.
Sugar's on the table. You were asking what did happen at the Belmont Club.
Yeah.
What happened was the arrival of Tommy Mark and Ernie Devers, and it was all over in a few seconds.
Who's Tommy Mark?
He's one of the big organisers of the rip-off. He's in protection, prostitution, strip clubs, you name it.
Yeah.
He does very well out of it and owns 4 clubs of his own, 2 East End strip clubs, 2 drinking clubs, and has a personal bodyguard named Ernie Devers. But they're never content, are they?
You're right there.
On the other side of it, there was this Giovanni Angelo.
Oh, yes, that's the one the papers call Johnny Angel.
Yes, he was in a much smaller way of business, but it was better class. He had one strip club, it was in Soho, and did smart business. He also ran a protection racket in the West End, and he had this little afternoon drinking club, the Belmont. Tommy Mark had thoughts of stepping up in the world, Soho and the West End. He kept pressing Angelo to move over. Angelo kept saying no. Thursday afternoon, Mr. Mark and his bodyguard walked into Johnny's club. They say, "Time's up, Johnny." Bang, bang.
And what about Cindy?
Well, 3 of Johnny's strippers were having a free drink. He liked to have his girls around. Could have been the 3 wise monkeys. One of them had seen no evil. The second had heard no evil. But little Cindy was full of it and yacked her head off. First to the press and then to us.
Yeah. And on the strength of it, you arrested Tommy Mark and his helper.
Yeah, it was them all right. They were seen going in and seen coming out, and Johnny was dead on the floor. But it was good to have an eyewitness.
Until she realised what she'd said and ran for it.
Yes,
She sounds like a real dumbhead.
she is. But a very necessary one. If we can protect her, if you can protect her and show that nothing's going to happen to her, then other witnesses will come forward and make our case. The 2 other girls will come to us, and there was a 4th witness, the one we want, the barman at the club. He was one of Angelo's men, and he's scared for his life. If we can assure him, get him out of hiding...
We'll have Mark and Divas for the killing.
Oh, we're hoping for more than that. That we can dig deep and break up Angelo's protection racket and Mark's rip-off. And for that, we have to be nice to little Cindy. Protect her with our lives. Cindy, you have a look outside.
Right.
Yes, Cindy?
I heard it again.
Heard what?
The noise. Someone trying to open the window.
Dave's gone to have a look.
I want to get up.
I'll get your dressing gown.
I don't want a dressing gown. I want my clothes.
Why, Cindy?
Because I'm going out, that's why. I'm leaving.
Wait till Dave gets back. Here he comes. A noise at the window.
Well, the wind's risen a bit, that's all. We should get a shutter for that window.
It's just all talk, isn't it? To try to get me to stay here. Well, I'm not staying. I'm going.
No.
You can't keep me here. I'm not a prisoner. I'm going to find Ray.
Do you know where he is?
I'll find him.
Who's Ray?
Her boyfriend, Ray Masters. He's a bouncer at the strip club. She thinks he'll protect her.
He will. He's the only one who can look after me. Give me my clothes. I want them now.
Give her her clothes.
What?
I said give her her clothes. And while you're dressing, Cindy, listen to me. Who does Ray Masters work for?
Mr. Angelo.
And where is Mr. Angelo?
He's dead.
And because of that, and because of you, 2 men are in prison and their friends are looking for you. But they can't find you. So who will they ask? Your friend Ray. And where will they find him? Standing outside a strip club in Soho.
He won't be there. Not tonight.
If he isn't there, they'll think he's with you. So they'll go looking for him. Not just 1 man, not 2 men, but a whole load of muscle. Do you think 1 bouncer can stand up against that?
You bastard.
You aren't dressing.
Oh, go to hell.
Would you like some coffee?
No!
We're looking for Ray. We'll find him for you.
You won't arrest him.
No, just find him for you.
But I'm not giving evidence. I'm not going into court. You'll tell them that?
Yes. Are you getting up?
No.
Well, good night. You really get up her nose, don't you?
She was given her clothes. She didn't leave. What more do you want?
If she'd insisted on leaving... I'll see who it is.
I'll be right behind you.
I think it's Mr. Mannock. It is. Evening, sir.
Evening, Kate. How's it going?
We've had a bit of trouble with Miss Carson.
Oh, what kind of trouble?
She wants to leave to find her boyfriend.
She thinks he can protect her?
Yes, sir. Do you think we can find him?
We already have. I want to talk to her. Is she awake?
Yes, sir.
Are you awake, Cindy?
Yes.
You've been giving some trouble.
I want to go out.
To find Ray?
Yes.
We found him.
Is he here?
Not yet.
You didn't find him. You're just saying that.
Cross my heart. He sent you this. He said you'd know it.
It's Ray's bracelet.
It says so on it. Ray Masters?
Is Ray... Did they... Is Ray dead?
No. But they found him. He's in hospital.
Did they hurt him?
Yes, but not half as much as they would have hurt you. He says you must be moved to a safe place, and he'll see you soon.
He'll see me?
When we've moved you, and then he'll see you. Now get dressed and call me when you're ready.
Her boyfriend said you should move her?
Well, he might have if his jaw wasn't broken and if he had some teeth.
Where did you find him?
Lying in a lane near the strip club, Orange Yard. Do you know it?
Yeah.
He's in St. George's, both arms broken, a leg broken, and some expert damage done to his face. These lads are not fooling, Dave. They want Cindy, and they're turning the town over to find her.
Has this place been leaked?
Yeah, there's talk of a house in Barnes.
But how?
Don't ask me, but I'm moving her fast. And if I say Ray said it, she'll go without trouble. Kate.
I'm going.
This is your taxi driver, Detective Sergeant Crossley, and of course you've met Dave Brook.
You almost had me booked on Vauxhall Bridge, sir. Traffic offence. What's the job, sir?
Kate, see if she's dressed. Get her to hurry.
Yes, sir.
We're moving her.
Yes, sir.
You take her through the garden and out by the back gate. Sergeant Ryan will go with you. If there is anyone in sight, you're just a lad seeing two girls home. Where is your cab?
DC Brown is driving. It's cruising around. As soon as he spots me, he'll double back and meet us near the traffic lights. We'll hail him and away.
Sergeant Ryan knows where you're going.
Yes, sir.
All right, Kate, Cindy, get going.
Am I seeing Ray?
As soon as he's well enough. Right now, you're going where they won't find you. That's what you wanted.
Yes.
All right, off with you.
Bye, sir.
What now, sir?
Turn the light on, move about, make some coffee.
Yes, sir. How did the news get out? Masters?
No, he didn't know. If he had, he would have told them for sure. But he didn't know, so they messed him about.
Did he say who did it to him?
No, that he won't tell. Even if his jaw wasn't broken, he wouldn't tell.
The law of the underworld.
He's scared of what else they might do to him. What he has is just a sample. Who makes the coffee?
My turn, sir.
Kate's got you trained.
Yes, sir. Well, what happens now?
When the taxi is clear of the area, some of my men will move in and keep the house under observation. They won't move until I say so. We need more arrests, Dave. And we are the bait. Did you draw a firearm?
Yes, sir.
Ah, well, we just wait until they arrive.